I was born and grew up in Caiapônia, Goiás. Uh,
Oh,
and I come
Caiapônia.
Caiapônia, Goiás.
Very cool.
Great.
And I come to Rio Verde to study. I do mechanical engineering.
All right,
Mechanical
nice.
engineering.
Cool.
And
Let me just say hello to
last,
Tatiele. Just 1 second, Vitor. Tatiele, hello, Tatiele. Are you there?
I think the audio is connecting.
Yeah, okay, good. Sorry, Vitor. Continue.
man, that's it, man. I learn, yes.
Nice. Well done. Congratulations, Victor.
Thanks.
Very good. So I'm gonna start slowly, and then as people enter the room, I'm gonna be introducing them to the topic. But this live is gonna be a little bit different. I'm here to mainly understand and see what you guys have done in this workshop, right? We had 5 days of workshop, posting content every day. And I wanna see what you guys have written, the insights that you have, and answer any doubts that you had during the workshop, okay?
Right.
So just raise your hand if you have done the mandala, if you have had time to do it. Great.
Partly. No.
All right, partly
Me
is good.
too.
Yeah,
I am with
partly.
Adrian. 60%, 70%.
All right, good. Okay, right. So I'm gonna do a very quick overview of what I taught during the week, okay?
Yep.
So do
Okay.
you all have pen and paper with you guys?
I have.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to switch on the light then.
Yes, switch on the light.
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
All right.
What about the large wooden pencil?
Yes. Large, oh, I don't need that. Actually, just a pen is fine.
Yeah. It's great, as you're saying, you have it right in front of you, like really unusual, like a large wooden pencil.
A huge one. Yes. Okay. So, Eddie, as you have done it before, right? You have done it during the week. So, did you complete all the activity, the 4 lists and the mandala?
Correct. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. So we
I
can start. Yes.
No, I haven't found my Ikigai yet. Like it populates everything, but the perfect center is still white.
All right.
Still haven't.
Really?
That's
Okay.
totally normal. That's totally normal, and we're gonna go through in the end, talking a little bit about that. So, Adrian, Vitor, and Leo. Okay, the first thing I need you to do is to write around 3. We're gonna do a shorter version. So 3 things that you love doing. Just write it down. 3 things that you love, but actually absolutely love doing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. If you've done the first list, the second list is 3 things that you are good at. Like talent, you know, things that you're good at, and can be from, let's say, from your technical skill, like your job, or from hobbies or cooking or whatever it is. Okay, 3 things.
3 things that we love, 3 things that we are good at.
Good at. And Eddie, can you share, while the guys are doing, can you share 3 of the best of the things that you love and the things that you're good at?
Sure. Okay. So some stuff that I love doing. That and I'm just gonna read them out loud. You know, it might be similar to you, might be completely different, but just so things that I put, like gardening, spending time with family and friends, watching live concerts, learn new things, laugh, origami, build objects, climb trees, adrenaline-rich tasks. That was the.
That's really cool.
These are the things that you liked.
That I love.
Loved,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, whether like I'm really free on that. Whether I can get paid for or not, this is irrelevant. Yeah, just stuff that I love. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna say hello to Katya. Hello, Katya. Where are you talking from?
Novo Hamburgo.
Novo Hamburgo. Good, welcome.
Here.
We have people from
Around.
Barcelona, England,
Wow.
Goiás, and Novo Hamburgo here.
Yay, great. I love this.
We were just recapping. Were you able to do any of the like the lists or the mandala? Did you have a bit of time to do it? Or no?
Well,
It's okay if you haven't.
Not exactly.
All right. No, it's okay. It's okay. Perfect. We are doing it right now. Okay. So at the moment, I asked them to write 2 lists of things, 3 things that they love doing and 3 things that they are good at. So you can do that while I will teach them the next part. So
Okay,
Adrian,
no problem.
Leo, sorry. Yeah, Adrian, Leo, and Victor, you can start writing 2 other lists, which are things that you can get paid to do, 3 things that you can get paid to do, and they can be things like your own profession, or things that you've done in the past, or things that you dream of doing. Okay, like, oh, I want to make money by being an investor, or I want to change career and I want to make money at teaching or cooking or being a therapist, you know, whatever it is. 3 things that you can get paid to do. Okay? Understand, Victor?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Okay. And finally, the 4th list will be 3 things that the world needs. The world needs. Okay? Understand? Just
Yes.
mute.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I'm working on the paid for.
Great. Victor, how are you?
Okay.
Good. Did you understand?
Yes. Understand.
Perfect.
My. No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, fine. Yeah. Oh,
Peter,
fine.
here it's a moment for us to practice and you know, make mistakes. It's okay. It's very it's freely, okay?
Yes.
All right.
One thing I found, Diego, about the whole Ikigai process, right? It sounds very simple, right? It's very like it's not complex. It's simple, but not easy. It is simple yet difficult. It's
true.
yeah, and I think this is something because sometimes we think to unite kind of simple and easy, but in this particular case doesn't go together.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And
Let me just say hello to Morgana. Hello, Morgana. How are you?
I'm pretty
Yeah,
good.
there's lots of people together.
Yay.
Who is here with me? Mauro and Patricia.
Hey, look at that.
Wow,
Hello,
welcome.
guys.
Cool. Hey.
Welcome to the Ikigai workshop.
Thank you.
Good.
Good. So Eddie was telling us that he did the process of creating the lists and learning, you know, and designing the mandala, the technique about the Ikigai mandala. And he said that it was easy to do, but it was a simple process, but not very easy, right?
Yes.
Okay. And all right, Adrian and Vitor, did you guys finish the 4 lists?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And now the
What is
final
3rd and 4th list again? Sorry
Well,
to interrupt, Diego.
You know
things that
what?
the world needs.
The world needs and
And
the
things that you get paid to do.
okay.
Okay, I just wanted to say something before, well, while the others are still completing their steps. It's like,
Perfect.
I actually, I think I found, as you said in one of the, I think it was yesterday, that you said that this is a living thing, that is constantly moving and changing. Okay. So, yeah, I did it partly because somehow I think I already found my Ikigai in the last year at least.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
So then if we have the chance, I can share with you my experience with all of you.
Sure.
Because I started doing this as soon as you taught me that last year. Remember?
Perfect. Yeah, you
that
were
I
here.
told you,
Yeah, you
Diego?
were here at the Fools, right?
Right. So since I attended your workshop that day, then in one of the many nights that I had time to do it, then I started thinking, but I was still, trying to tie up some loose ends, because in that moment there was, for example, I started finding one thing that I love doing, but I wasn't sure if I was good at. I wasn't very aware. I mean, I knew that I could be paid for, right? But in that moment, I was not being paid for. So that was another loose end. But I was convinced that the world needed that. So I had like 2 out of 4. And in the last year, since I've been here in Europe, I could finally tie the 4 ends, and that's what I'm doing right now, and I make a living out of it. So
very good, very good. And what is it?
We can talk about it.
Amazing. Nice.
The food's changing people's lives. Nice.
That's amazing, Adrian. Very good. Guys, I'm just gonna quickly share my screen on the final part of the yes. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I'm here at the Fools online community. Okay. I am on the IKIGAI workshop, and here, if you can see here, this is the IKIGAI mandala. Okay.
Yep.
Later on, if you want, if you have a bit of time, because we're gonna go until 6 o'clock in this live, so maybe we're not gonna have all the time that you need. But we're gonna I have a little video here where I explain you how to do the mandala, how to draw it, and how to connect the dots. Okay.
Yep.
But in the meanwhile, this is what you're gonna be looking in the end of your exercise. Okay, so you're gonna get the 4 lists that you've done, and you're gonna connect them here in this mandala, right? On the top circle, you're gonna write the things that you love doing. On the left circle, the things that you're good at. On the bottom circle, things that you can get paid to do. And on the right side, things that the world needs, okay? But before you put the words here, for example, in my exercise, I said cooking, right? Before I put that I love cooking in this part of the mandala, I ask myself, am I good at cooking? If the answer is yes, you put it here. If the answer, and then you ask the second question is, can I get paid to cook? And then if the answer is yes again, you put it here where it connects the 3 circles. And in the end, you ask yourself, does the world need me to cook? If the answer is yes, this is one of your ikigais. And you go through all your list and ask those things about all the words that you wrote. And if you have, it's like Eddie said, he had a few of them on this part of the mandala, a few of them in this part where it connects 3, a few of them here and here, right, Eddie?
Yeah, something. It looks. Let's see if I can do it on the video. It looks a little bit.
Perfect.
How it's a little bit there, so it's a little bit. I'm not sure how close it can go, but I still haven't found something that reaches perfectly in the middle. There's a lot here, some here, some there that you could maybe perhaps over time. I think it's a lot about the struggle that I find between what you consider loving. Yeah, oh, I love to do something, because like you might like to do something, but like and love, they're still not quite in the same level. Yeah. Yeah, I think and I like the idea of this something that you can keep going back at it, and it's almost kind of something alive. I like this idea.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
It's easy to find out what you love. It's something that you would lose yourself doing it, or lose track of time, you know. I know I love, for example, planning classes because I I find myself at 3 o'clock in the morning planning classes, you know. So that's when I know that's something I love doing, that I lose track of time, you know, and I enjoy.
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
particularly, I would say that something you love doing is something that you don't mind how long it will take, and that you're not exactly waiting for a reward, like I mean monetary reward, but it's probably one of those things that motivate you, since this can change someone else's life, or you know, and then probably that thank you very much, you make a difference, that's the reward that you're looking for, and that motivates you to do it more and more. That's probably the difference, as you Eddie was saying, about liking something or loving something. So it's not being glad at something or being happy for something. I mean, you know, happy is happy and glad is glad.
That's true. If I may share a little bit of my mandala, it's interesting that I saw in Eddie's mandala, you had the love part, the top part, missing a lot, right? Everything was kind of down there. Right? My one is the opposite. My everything is kind of onto the top, between like the world needs love and a little bit of good. But you know, I have unfortunately, I have very few things that they're not connecting to the page. So my challenge is to get the things that I love and the world needs, and kind of, you know, find things that develop them so I'm good at, and then find envelop into some sort of service, so I can get paid for it. For me, this is the link, because of course I have things that I can get paid for, but I don't very much love so much these things. So the things that I do love, they are unconnected, and so I need to find the link with the getting paid for. And I think this
hold my hand, Leo, let's make money together, because I'm as you, you know.
Nice.
I am in this path on finding out how to get paid for the things I love and I'm good at, you know, because I know the world needs. But I struggle always is in when I put myself in the market, and then what, you know. So maybe we compare some.
And did you find, Katja? For me, I found that some of the things they were I loved and the world needs, and so and some of the things I had both of them and I'm good at. I think for you to reach the final paid for the money, you need to go into the good. You for example, you love crochet, and then you become the best crochet in the world. If you're the best crochet in the world, you are going to get paid for it. You know? So I think the way to the getting paid for is the good. The good is the bridge. If you become really good at something, it's the bridge to the getting paid for. I think so. It makes, for me, I read this.
And I think, I'm just gonna quickly connect with everything that you guys are saying, okay? So this moment is a moment for you guys to pivot the questions, okay? So once you have completed the mandala, you will ask yourself, you look at the things on, let me share the screen again, very quickly here. Here, okay. So you will look at the things that, for example, you have it, let's see here in the bottom, right? Which is things that you can get paid for, things that the world needs, and things that you're good at, right? For example, you can ask yourself, what can I do with that so that I can love doing that? What should I change on that exercise, on that activity, that I can start loving it? Or if you have something that you're good at, that you love doing and the world needs, for example, let's say you love gardening and you are good at gardening and the world really needs gardening and sustainability and all of that, how can you pivot it so you can start making money out of that? What would be, you know, a economically sustainable way of gardening? Right? Otherwise, what says here is you're gonna be delight and fullness, but no wealth. You know, you're gonna be very happy, you're gonna enjoy gardening, but you will not take wealth out of that exercise, that activity, right? If it's your purpose in life, if it's your work, you know, the work of your life, right? And this exercise, if you go through the workshop, you're gonna see there's a lot of mindfulness, meditation, some techniques for you to go in, you know, and breathe and be centered, because it's very important for you, because this is not something you do out of like, okay, I'm gonna take some 5 minutes and do it. No, this is something that you use some of your time in your life. Maybe you do this as a ritual once a year and take 1 hour or more, you know, to do it. So so you meditate, you think about it, you make huge lists, not only 3, 4, or 5 items, but huge lists of things, you know. And anyway, I think this is the next steps.
Yeah.
Yep.
What puzzles me is that sometimes you have probably come across this. You see people who are not good at something profiting from it. And, you know, what is the equation there?
Right. If they are, well, they have to be good at something. If they're not good at what they do, at least they're good at marketing it, right?
Yeah, that's my point.
Right.
So there is a combination of factors.
But in the end, it's not their ikigai, or they are in the path to find their ikigai, you know, because ikigai, as you've seen in the video, is a technique that was born in an island in Japan, and the life expectancy of that island is 93, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. So that means that people live all the way until, you know, and on average until 93. So that's, ikigai is all about that. It's not about being rich or about, it's about connecting the 4 elements. Because as you said, maybe that person is not very good, but you have to ask, is that person helping the world? Is this are they doing something that is good for the planet? I don't know. You know, so this is out of the question of ikigai. We're talking here of something that is meaningful.
Diego, I have a question.
Go for it.
My question is, let's imagine, okay, you have some things with 3 circles, okay? Example, you're good, you love, and the world needs, okay? And then you have some things only with 2 circles, right? Good and you love. Do you, is this something that you observe and you try to work on the ones that are closer to ikigai, or you kind of relax and just do the ikigai just to see a photo of your state? How do you see, how do the people that created this thing, you know, see this ikigai?
Yes, so you look at the mandala when it's ready, and you will see that a few of those words written down will kind of glow to you, will kind of, you'll see, wow, this, you know, the insights, ideas, good ideas will come into your mind about those words, right? And the insights is what you focus. Things that, you know, your heart is feeling and your gut is feeling as well, you know, and you stop worrying too much about where it is, you know, not take the mind out of that and try to feel which one you feel like, wow, this could be my ikigai. When I do that, everything stops. Everything, my heart pumps. I get so excited. I feel energized. And then you see which area it's on your ikigai, that action, that job, that work, you know. And then you do the pivot questions, which is, you know, like, how can I make that activity, you know, change the world or be better for the world, or how can I make money out of that? You know, it's one of those things, you know, it's this idea of which words, which things really touch your heart, really deeply touch you.
Thank you. Great. Thank
I
you.
would like to ask Eddie, you finished your mandala before. Can you share some of the insights that you had while you were doing that for us?
Yeah, sure. I think the insights that I got, one was that there wasn't something easy. Yeah, it was kind of a lot of thinking. But as you do the list separately, when I was doing one list, I focus only on that thing. And it could be some absurd stuff that maybe doesn't fit very laugh. I love to laugh and I'm good at. Like I completely ignore the idea whether I can get paid or if the world. I was thinking, does the world needs me to laugh? I don't know, probably not. You know, this is like, but I wasn't really when I was just doing one list, I just focused on that list 100%, and then I focused on the next list. Things like what I'm good at. I'm good at fixing things. I'm good at proofreading. I can take a text and start reading. I can find all the little things that are annoying. They're just jumping there. It's like, hey, I'm mistaken. This is no. Would I love to do that? No, not necessarily. But it's one of those things that over time. And I think there's in mathematics is quite interesting. We have something we call a Venn diagram, which it looks very similar to this mandala, which is kind of like a circle, and then you have a circle. Usually in Venn diagrams, you usually have 2 or 3 circles. I like this kind of Venn diagram. And then you start fitting them in, and it's like, it goes, one by the time. Oh, laugh. Am I good at? I love doing great. But then does the world need me to laugh? I don't know, probably not. Can I get paid for me to laugh to the world? I don't know. One of those things. But I thought it was very therapeutic in a way, very kind of like almost on the like a therapy, like you're going back to asking those simple but difficult questions to yourself.
Great. Thank you very much, Eddie. Thank you very, very much for the insights. Can I ask Vitor, were you able to do a little bit of the list? What have you done so far? Just so we
I think I need to improve my English first. I'm learning yet.
And we are together.
Yeah. I love doing. I love doing workouts to study English, to improve my ability. No, my skill. I have difficult to communicate. I have autism.
Oh.
And I need to acostumar com.
Get used to.
Get used to.
Perfect. Wow. Congrats. Good, Vitor. My recommendation to you, okay? My recommendation to you is use the online community as much as you want and can. Put little videos of yourself, ask questions. There's a lot of English teachers in the platform, people that have been learning or teaching English for a long time, but be brave as you have been in this workshop here and go out there, put your face, speak about, you know, your feelings or your doubts, or, you know, you can send an audio or a video or a question, write it down. Hey, how can I learn the simple, I don't know, simple past, or how can I learn the, you know, present perfect? I don't know. If you have any of those questions, put it there, or questions about life or anything that you love or you're interested at, just post it over there. It'll be very good for you and for your English development, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Good. Guys, we're gonna be finalizing this live event, okay? First of all, I wanna thank you all for participating. You know, it's short, but it was very intense, and I like how you contributed to this event. And just a little bit, just to finalize a little bit about the online platform. Tomorrow we're gonna be launching 3 new activities. Today finishes the activities of this week, and the next 3 activities are amazing. You know, we're gonna have Israeli culture from Israel. We're gonna have something about business related that I can't really remember right now. And sorry about that. And there's a third one, which, well, about Brad, I think it's Brad make Leo. Can you help me?
Okay, I will help you right now because I have the information. Okay.
They're making my decisions difficult.
Okay, let me do the. Okay, guys, we're gonna have.
Sorry, I got it. Personal finance, Israeli culture, and the final one is introduction to meditation. Okay, so 3 brilliant workshops for you to choose from, and we're gonna be doing that from tomorrow onwards. And well, to finalize Ikigai, thank you so much for everything that you've done. Once you finish your mandala, you can post a video, you can post a photo, you can post some insights, can be written, can be a little video, you name it, okay? And any final words from you guys that you want to say?
Is there a deadline for posting that, or anytime is it okay?
We will finalize the Ikigai workshop on Sunday. So we have the whole week until Sunday to post whatever you want to post.
Okay.
On that,
I just
on that.
to say that.
If you want to post on the feed, normal feed, that's okay as well.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I had already taken this workshop at the Fools with you, Diego, and I decided to take it again to compare, you know, my thoughts. You know, as you just said, it's a good thing that you redo this thing from time to time. Yes. But you know, I've been coming to the same conclusions about my Ikigai, and it leads me towards the Fools. I don't know. There's something about it.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Good.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Diego. I want to say that as well. It was very enlightening. I had never done it before, so when you were doing this activity, I thought, okay, I'm gonna join in, you know. And so I did the list previously, and then today I put the list into the mandala thing, and then I'm seeing right now, and it looks like I'm on the right path, you know. Whatever I'm doing now, it's alongside, but no, like Eduardo, none specific thing is right in the middle. But I think they are kind of inching close, you know. The people are kind of running towards the center.
Yes,
great.
Perfect.
Thanks, Diego.
All right, guys. So my true love to Barcelona, to England, to Goiás and Novo Hamburgo. Thank you so much once again for participating. And I hope to see you next week or next time I do a workshop. All right?
All right.
Fantastic. Great.
Thanks,
Great.
man. It was awesome.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes, everybody. Bye. Lovely, lovely.